Welcome to the podcast for the Department of Film and Media at UC Santa Barbara. I'm your host, TA Ethan Tussey. This is the podcast for Film and Media Course 96, Textual Analysis. The goal of these podcasts is to supplement information covered throughout the course lectures and readings. Bi-weekly, a video will be posted that clarifies a significant aspect of textual analysis. This week, the podcast will be focused on the concept of narrative schema. In the reading for this week, Edward Brannigan defines schema as an arrangement of knowledge already possessed by a perceiver that is used to predict and classify new sensory data. Brannigan describes this as a cognitive process in which the brain organizes information and compares it against past experiences in order to make meaning. Think of this like doing a Google search. Enter a word, and Google compares it to a corresponding arrangement of knowledge, or a schema, and then displays that knowledge as search results. Or consider a cinematic example, the 1937 Disney film Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. In the film, Snow White is given a poisonous apple by an old peddler woman. How does the viewer know that this character is evil? What schema does the old woman activate that alerts the viewer to her devious intentions? Her dark cloak, her drawn face, her high voice, her hunched posture, her spotted complexion. Each element draw upon an established character schema within the genre of the fairy tale. Characters such as the Wicked Witch of the West from The Wizard of Oz and the witch from Hansel and Gretel personify this schema and alert the viewer to the similarities of the character from Snow White. This association is solidified despite the fact that within the story, this character is clearly impersonating a peddler woman and not a witch. This fact is overruled by the cognitive process of the narrative schema. In the mind of the viewer, a witch has poisoned Snow White, not a peddler woman.
Oh, perfect disguise.
Thank you for listening to this week's podcast. Expect another exciting installment following the next assigned reading for the course. Again, this has been your teaching assistant, Ethan Tussey. If you have any comments regarding these podcasts, please email me at etussey@umail.ucsb.edu. Until then, I'll see you in class.